What is up, guys? It's Bruin Steel, and I am back at it with another video. My last video that I did was a crow video to the Jacksonville Jaguars when we lost them to the divisional round. We fell short, and today I just want to share my thoughts on the season. Probably what went right, what went wrong, you know, and I want to give some shout outs to some of the people in my fan base. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So going into the Steelers season, you know, I can't be mad. You know, I was pissed off that we lost to Jaguars, but this is the thing about the Jaguars, though. You know, they were the laughingstock for the NFL for a couple years, and you know, they found the defense and they found the offense. They were in the rebuilding habit, you know, throughout the years, and they got it. They have a decent, they have a great offense. They have a great defense, especially a great defense. That's what gave us problems in the game. We lost to them earlier in the season. We lost 30-9. That defense was just tremendous in the playoffs. The Jacksonville Jaguars defense just was torturing Big Ben. You know, hats off to the Jaguars. They became a really good team. But you know, many of you say, "Oh, it's just the Jaguars. They're gonna be bad again eventually." I mean, like, come on, you can't give up on them. They're gonna. I think they can be a playoff game. I think they can be a playoff contender next year, season too. But we have to see what it is. They have a great quarterback, Blake Bortles. Much respect for him. So looking at the Steelers season, just complete domination. You know, it's kind of like the Bengals. You know, the one season the Bengals were like, "Oh, we dominate in the season," but yet they can't win a playoff game. That's basically what happened to the Steelers this season. You know, we were doing so well in the regular season. What, we went, I think, like 13-3. I think, yeah, 13-3. You know, our three losses came from the Jaguars, the Bears, and then who else did we lose to? I can't remember the third. I have to think about it, but you know, a lot of these, the Patriots. Sorry, the Patriots beat us. So Patriots, Jaguars, and Bears, they all beat us. But you know, there's some really close games, like the Packers game. You know, game-winning field goal against the Colts. Game-winning field goal. Bengals, we came back and beat them. Game-winning field goal. You know, honestly, it's been a successful season. I think, you know, Big Ben, he wanted to, you know, retire, but he wanted to stay 3 more years. You know, he did a hell of a fucking job this season. You know, I think our defense our defense obviously did really well this season. I think this is the best defense I've seen. You know, during the Patriots game, we actually picked off Brady for the first time in so long. That proves that the Steelers defense is growing. It's in the rebuild. And, you know, it's gotten better. You know, but anyways, week 1 was against the Browns. I honestly, here, let me look up the schedule. Hold on. Sorry about that, guys. So a little, I just want to, I can't remember the Steelers schedule, by heart. So week 1, we played the Cleveland Browns. They put up a fight. I remember that game. They put up a fight. 21-18. We beat them. The Vikings. The Vikings. Honestly, dude. Oh, they're a great team. Respect to them. We beat their ass though. 26-9. I thought that game was pretty good. Chicago Bears and the Steelers. The Bears beat us 23-17. And this is what I'm talking about. You know, the Bears, they own us. You know, I really thought we could win on the road. Yet Bears didn't have Jay Cutler. They had a quarterback. I can't remember his name, but you know, Judo Tribe was right. Week 4 was my favorite week of the game of the week that I like. The Steelers game that I like. We beat the Ravens finally in Baltimore, so that was excited. 26-9. And, you know, week 5, we lost to Jaguars, of course, 30-9. That was a bad game. Ben Roethlisberger, 5 picks. Playoff game, he threw 1 interception, and I think he forced 1 fumble. We played the Chiefs. We beat them once again. We owned the fucking Chiefs, 19-13. The Chiefs were looking to revenge us from their loss in the playoff, but it didn't happen. Week 7, we beat the Bengals. We fucking owned the Bengals. Andy Dalton is nothing. So week 8, we were at Detroit. Oh, that game's the defense. This is what I'm talking about, the Steelers defense, and this game shows why our defense got better. 4 or 3 red zone stops in that game. It was I think it was a Sunday nighter or a Monday nighter. I honestly can't remember. Then week 9 we had a bye. Week 10 we had a game-winning field goal against the Colts, 20-17. Week 11 we were back home. We hand-mantled the Titans, 40-17. Week 12 we beat the Packers 31-28. That was a really, really good game, but the Packers humiliated us a couple times, and we just came back. Week 13, we beat the Bengals 23-20. Once again, second year in a row, the fucking Bungles choked so hard. Week 14, it decided the AFC Championship game. That was probably game of the week. Oh my god. 39-38 Steelers. Oh, crazy game. Week 15, I went to this game. Patriots 27, Steelers 24. It was an overturned call of Jesse James catching the football. I was live there. I was at the game, so it was heartbroken. And then week 16, we handled the Texans 34-6. That was a great game. And then last but not least, we put in our backup, and we still beat them. The Browns. It just shows how terrible the Browns are. Yeah, and then the playoff, we lost to the Jaguars. So pretty much that's wrap up the season. They're up and downs. There's some games that our defense showed up. Some of them just absolutely terrible. And Jacksonville, they beat us fair and square. They were the better team, and I can't blame them. They were in the rehab. They were in the rebuild They were in the rebuild situation, and they were successful. They built a really, really good defense, and they have a great quarterback in Blake Bortles, and they were the better team. And there's always next year. It's frustrating for Steeler fans, But anyways, I want to give some. Excuse me. I want to give some shoutouts to my fellow Steeler fans that's I know on YouTube. So I'm going to go one by one. First off, I would like to say thank you for the Renegade 412 for making this group. This is the entire Steeler group for like a lot of video makers. I have known Renegade 412 for a while now, and he became the leader. The first Steeler video maker that I saw on here was Steel Legend, so shout out to Steel Legend. He's a great guy. You should check out his videos. He just does slideshows and talk about the Steelers. It's pretty good. A lot of good football knowledge, and shout out to Steel Legends. And I've known Inside Wrestling Truth for a while. I think we both went into the TTC. I think me and Inside Wrestling Truth were like rookies, and then we started, getting to know each other, make videos. I know them since when I first joined TTC. MacMan70 has been on here for a while too. He's a great trash talk, so shout out to MacMan70, Inside Wrestling Truth, and Steel Legends. The new ones, the new people that joined, Renegade 412 was one of them. He ended up being the leader for the Steel Disciples. So shout out to Renegade 412, you're a great guy. Steel Jedi, he is a video maker, but most likely he does hate weeks, and he does like highlight reels and like, draft picks. It's really good content. Shout out to you, buddy, you're a great guy. Shout out to Steel Jedi. Eric of Steel, I've known, he's a NASCAR racer. I don't really like NASCAR. Like, who wants to see a bunch of like race cars running around? It's boring. But Eric of Steel, I know him for a while. Also, he's also a member. Shout out to you. City of Champs 95, Steel Maiden. City of Champs 95 actually was his like old name. City of Champs came here as a rookie. I think 2 or 1 season ago. Correct me if I'm wrong, Steel Maiden. But real nice guy. He's been through so much. He's gotten so much great. he's a great trash talker. You know, busting the Bengals, Ravens is hilarious. So go find Steel Maiden, subscribe to him, and shout out to you, bro. You know, it's been great with all of you guys, honestly, in the Steel Despices group. Next person is the Steel Twins. I've known the Steel Twins also. They actually aren't in the TTC, but they make really good Steeler video makers. Rob and Dan. They play Madden once for a while, and they do Q&A. Most TTC members do that. They do Q&A videos. I do it myself. So Steel Twins, great. It's another season with you guys. You guys have great content and great football knowledge, and shout out to you guys. So next up is I want to give a shout out to there's Steel 74. I don't know if he posted videos. I haven't been on his channel, but I know I think he may have a couple. Steel 58. I know he is a Steeler video maker, so shout out to him. And who else is there? Oh yeah, there's some other ones too. There is Steel Jackson. I have known Steel Jackson for a while now. You know, I like to bust him about his drum thing, but real nice guy. You know, he does videos once for a while. Some great football knowledge, just regular videos that he does. So it is what it is. So great guy. Look for him. Shout out to Steel Jackson. Who else is there? There's other ones. Dead One, which is Marcus, Flyers fan. He's been on here for a while. Oh yeah, Dustin George. He used to be a group, but you know, there's something happened to him. But I really want to get on the full detail about what happened to him. But you know, there's Richie. I can't remember their YouTube video makers. I think I'm missing someone. I can't remember. My God. But anyway, shout out to all of you guys. It's great privilege to, you know, being a part of the Steel Disciples. And yeah, oh yeah, there's Steel Logic. Sorry about that. There's Steel Logic. Justin Hayes, which is Steel Logic's little brother. Shout out to you guys. Steel Logic does great videos. I think he does his videos are kind of like Steel Jedi's, like highlight reels and, you know, draft picks. So shout out to you guys. So shout out to everyone that I mentioned. Shout out to those non-video makers that comment. See you guys next year. And that's it for the shout out. I would shout out like other fan base, but you know, but I have to say, I'm gonna give a shout out to the person who actually was responsible for me joining the TTC. So I watched he's the first TTC video that I saw that he was a huge inspirational person that made me want to join the TTC, and I want to give him a shout out. He has a baby daughter. Shout out to Cop Pizzle, Giants fan. If you haven't seen him, follow him. He's a great guy. He was the one. He was the first ever TTC video maker that I watched when I joined the TTC, and you know, I just felt his trash talking was good, and it just kind of convinced me to join. So shout out to Cop Pizzle. He's a great guy. Why not? I want to give some other shout outs. So, some of the, you know, video makers that I'm close with, like I talk on Facebook. Shout out to Eagles Fan for Life 17. EDP. I don't really talk with EDP, but EDP, Nitro Freak, shout out to you guys. You know, good luck in the Super Bowl, Eagle fans. There's Eagle Speed, and you know, there's Steven Rose. Oh yeah, Bengals fan, shout out to A-Train. It's great seeing you back and trash talking. A-Train and I went way back. I think he's like the first ever guy that I trash talk with. I think it was Dashy, the Undertaker 937. He used to be Athletic Dashy or Douchebag, but shout out to you guys. A-Train and Dashy are the ones that showed up, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Who else is there? There's Deserted Eagle. There is the Beltway Raven fans. There's Ravens Red Zone, which, shout out to Ravens Red Zone anyways, but it's what it is. But anyways, before I leave, I want to give my Super Bowl prediction and my thoughts on. I also want to give my thoughts on the rigged situation. So, you know, a lot of people say that the Super Bowl matchup is rigged. You know, well, the Patriots make it to the Super Bowl second year in a row. This league is so rigged. I mean, like, I guess so. I mean, like someone showed me a video actually of the referees cheering for the Patriots, but after a touchdown was a touchdown celebration. You know, honestly, it's the Patriots. They're good. People say that, oh well, Tom Brady's a cheater. Oh well, but they're going back. They're going back to another Super Bowl, and they're probably gonna win again. NFC side, Eagles have made the Super Bowl. Let me talk about the Philadelphia Eagles. They have done so much this year. This team has proven, even though that your MVP Carson Wentz quarterback, I don't know if he would have been MVP, but they all say MVP quarterback. But let's say that Carson Wentz, he was complete domination in the season, and then he goes out with ACL injury, and you bring out the kid Nick Foles, and that's pretty much it. Nick Foles comes in and wins 2 playoff games for the Eagles, and everyone in the whole world is like, what the fuck just happened? You know, honestly, I kind of doubted them against the Falcons, but I did pick them against the Vikings. This is going to be a interesting Super Bowl. Patriots, Eagles, oh my god. You know, the Eagles, they have 0 Super Bowls. You know, and there are people out there saying that, oh, well, Eagle fans cry about Super Bowl rings. I mean, like, I guess, but this is going to be an interesting game. This is going to be a 2001, yeah, 2001, I believe, rematch, and it's going to be good. So, honestly, Nick Foles versus Patriots. This is going to be a really interesting, great game. So, I think Nick Foles is a great quarterback, and I think Tom Brady is just the greatest of all time. And you know, this is going to be good defense squaring off. You know, honestly, I think it's going to be a close game. I'm picking the Patriots in this one. I think they're going to do it, but I think the Eagles are going to put it close. I think it's probably going to be like 31-28, maybe by multiple touchdowns. Excuse me. But anyways, I'm getting out of here. I'm Bruin Steel, and you just witnessed a beating. I'm getting out of here. See you guys.